Alright, today in our series of calculus, we'll be looking at integration by substitution. First of all, let me start with the introductory aspect of it so that you understand what integration by substitution is all about. Now, integration by substitution is a method of integration used to simplify an integral by replacing a complicated expression with a single variable. Now, when do we use substitution method? We use substitution method when the integral contains a function and its derivative. We can also use it when the integral contains composite functions. Example is sine 5x. We can also use it when the integral contains expression inside root, logarithm, or power. Now let's take an example of problem that requires substitution method and how you can use substitution method to solve. Let's see. Example, we are going to evaluate integral of 2x bracket x squared plus 1, close the bracket, raised to the power 5 dx. Because when you're integrating, you have to write what you're integrating with respect to. So now this kind of problem involves two functions. It contains a function as in its what? Derivative. Because this is a function and this is the derivative of it. This simply means when you differentiate this, you are going to have this. So when you have a problem like this, we make use of what? A substitution method of integration. So first of all, what do? We now say let u be equals to x squared plus 1. Now, since our u is equal to x squared plus 1, our du over the x, that means differentiating du with respect to x will give you what? 2x. If you remember how to use your differentiation, when you differentiate it, you have what? 2x. So our du will now be equals to what? It will now be equals to 2x dx. That's it. So this is now our du. So the next thing we do is we put this back into the problem we have. That is to say, integral of what? U raised to the power of 5. Raised to the power of 5. Raised to the power of 5 du. Because when you are integrating, you must integrate with respect to what you have here. If you are trying to integrate with x, if you are integrating x, it must be the x. If it is m, it must be the m, and so on. So this will now be what? Integrating this will now have u raised to the power of 5 plus 1 over 5 plus 1 plus c, the integral constant c. Remember, this is an indefinite integral. So this will now give us u raised to the power of 6 all over 6 plus c. But recall that our u is equals to x squared plus 1. So we put back this wherever we have u in the answer. Our I will now give us what? Our I will now give us x squared plus 1 raised to the power of 6 all over 6 plus c. So this is your answer. This is how to solve integration by substitution when we have integral that contains a function and its derivative. All right.